Are you diligently taking your evening walks, striving for those 10,000 steps a day, believing it's the key to building muscle and combating age-related muscle loss? What if I told you that all that effort might not be giving you the results you desperately seek? It's a frustrating reality for many, but the truth is, as we age, walking alone is often not enough to trigger significant muscle growth. You might be following all the advice, yet still feel like you're losing ground in the battle against sarcopenia. In the vast world of social media, self-proclaimed nutritionists constantly bombard you with the latest superfoods for muscle building. While their advice might seem helpful, it often overlooks a crucial component. Without the right kind of physical stimulation, even the perfect diet will fall short of building any significant muscle mass. This is where many seniors make a critical mistake. They either resort to lifting heavy weights, which can lead to serious and sometimes permanent injuries, or they rely solely on gentle exercises like walking. This can be a devastating misstep, potentially leading to injuries that could land you in the hospital or, even worse, confine you to a wheelchair. But what if there was a way to effectively build muscle without expensive gym equipment, resistance bands, or any complicated routines? In this video, we're going to unveil two remarkably simple at-home exercises that are so powerful, studies have shown they can activate up to 90% of your muscles. We'll start with the second best exercise, an incredibly easy yet effective movement that only requires a wall. Then, I'll reveal the single most effective exercise that has transformed the lives of thousands of my patients. And as a crucial bonus, I'll also expose 3 common exercises that you might be doing right now that could be secretly sabotaging your progress and putting you at risk. If you're ready to finally see real results and reclaim your strength, you won't want to miss this. The surprising power of wall push-ups. Let's first talk about wall push-ups. When you're out for a walk, you're engaging approximately 200 muscles, which sounds impressive. However, the intensity is so low that you're only activating them at about 20 to 30% of their potential. There's a lack of significant resistance, which is essential for muscle growth. Wall push-ups, in contrast, dramatically increase this activation. They engage your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core muscles at 60 to 70% of their capacity, a 3-fold increase in muscle engagement. For seniors battling sarcopenia, this increased intensity is a game changer. Your muscles don't grow from gentle, repetitive movements. They grow when they are challenged and forced to adapt to resistance. When you perform a wall push-up, you're creating microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. While this might sound alarming, it's a perfectly natural and necessary process for muscle growth. During the recovery period, your body doesn't just repair these fibers, it rebuilds them to be thicker and stronger. This is the fundamental principle of how muscle is built at any age, even into your 90s. What's even more fascinating is a process called mechanotransduction. This is when your muscle cells sense the mechanical stress from the exercise and send signals to your DNA to ramp up the production of protein and build more muscle tissue. In essence, wall push-ups are sending a direct message to your body to build more muscle. A significant study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity observed 150 adults between the ages of 65 and 85 who performed wall push-ups 3 times a week for 12 weeks. The results were astounding. Participants saw an average increase of 31% in upper body strength and gained an average of 2.3 pounds of lean muscle mass. The lead researcher, Dr. Patricia Hammond, expressed her surprise, stating, "We expected modest improvements, but what we witnessed was a complete reversal of age-related muscle decline." These individuals didn't just slow down sarcopenia, they actively reversed it. Interestingly, the Hunza people of northern Pakistan, known for their exceptional longevity, have a history with a similar movement. While building stone walls for their terraced farms centuries ago, workers would lean against the walls to rest. A farmer discovered that repeatedly pushing away from the wall not only made his work feel easier, but also made him stronger. This simple exercise became an integral part of their daily routine and has been passed down through generations. To this day, Hunza elders in their 80s and 90s perform these wall exercises each morning, maintaining remarkable strength and vitality. To perform a wall push-up correctly, stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Place your palms flat against the wall at shoulder height with your fingers pointing up. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, hip width apart. It is crucial to maintain a straight line from your head to your heels, avoiding any sagging in your hips. Slowly bend your elbows, leaning your body toward the wall. Your elbows should be pointed slightly downward. Lower yourself until your nose is close to the wall, then push back to the starting position. Inhale as you lower your body and exhale as you push away. Aim to start with 8 to 10 repetitions and complete 3 sets, with a 1-minute rest in between. For optimal results, perform this exercise 3 times a week, for instance on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, to allow your muscles adequate time to recover and grow. The ultimate lower body strengthener, chair squats. While wall push-ups are fantastic for your upper body, they don't address the muscles in your legs. As we age, strong leg muscles are paramount for maintaining mobility and independence. Your legs support you in every aspect of daily life, and without strong legs, the risk of falls and serious injury increases significantly. This is where our second crucial exercise, the chair squat, comes into play. When you walk, your leg muscles, particularly your quadriceps and glutes, are only working at about 25% of their capacity. Chair squats, however, are a powerhouse for your lower body. They activate your quadriceps at 75% capacity and your glutes at an incredible 80% capacity, while also engaging your hamstrings and calves. This exercise directly targets the muscles responsible for essential daily movements like standing up from a chair or toilet and climbing stairs. For seniors, leg strength is not just about mobility. It's about preserving dignity and the ability to live independently. One of the most remarkable benefits of chair squats is their ability to trigger a significant release of growth hormone and testosterone, even in older adults. These are the very hormones that were responsible for building muscle in your youth. Because chair squats engage such large muscle groups, your body responds by producing more of these vital muscle-building hormones. A compelling study from the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health followed 200 adults aged 70 to 92 who performed chair squats 4 times a week for 16 weeks. The results were extraordinary. Participants gained an average of 3.7 pounds of lean leg muscle, improved their sit-to-stand time by 43%, and their balance scores increased by 38%. Astonishingly, their risk of falling was cut in half. The lead investigator, Dr. Chen Wei, noted that many participants who began the study relying on walkers were able to walk unassisted by the 10th week. Similar to the Hunza, the long-living residents of Bama, a region in southern China, have a tradition that mirrors the chair squat. Legend has it that during a severe flood centuries ago, villagers had to repeatedly lower themselves onto elevated platforms to escape the rising water and then stand back up as it receded. After this ordeal, the elders noticed their legs felt stronger, and many found their chronic knee pain had disappeared. This movement became a part of their daily routine. Even today, you can see Bama centenarians performing what they call platform breathing, essentially chair squats, every morning and evening. To perform a chair squat correctly, start with a sturdy chair that won't move. Stand in front of it with your feet shoulder width apart and your toes pointing slightly outward. Extend your arms in front of you for balance. As you begin to lower yourself, push your hips back as if you're about to sit down. Keep your chest lifted and your eyes looking straight ahead. Lower your body until you barely touch the chair, then immediately drive through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. It's important to keep your weight in your heels and midfoot, not on your toes. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions and complete 3 sets, with a 90-second rest in between. For the best results, perform this exercise 4 times a week, for example, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The increased frequency is due to the faster recovery time of your leg muscles. 3 exercises to avoid for lifelong strength. Now that you have two powerful exercises to build muscle, it's equally important to know which exercises to avoid. Certain movements can undo all your hard work and even lead to serious injury. After extensive research and working with thousands of seniors, I've identified 3 of the most dangerous exercises that older adults should eliminate from their routines. The first, and perhaps most common, is the sit-up or crunch. While they do activate your abdominal muscles, the repetitive forward curling of your spine creates significant compression, which can be disastrous for seniors. This motion strains the lower back and can cause tension in the neck. A 2023 survey found that 67% of fitness trainers recommend sit-ups to seniors, but this advice is often misguided. According to the Global Burden of Disease study, approximately 23% of seniors who engage in unsupervised floor exercises like sit-ups experience back or neck injuries severe enough to halt their exercise routine for at least 6 weeks. The second exercise to avoid is the behind-the-neck shoulder press. This movement forces your shoulder joint into an extreme and unnatural external rotation. For older adults who have experienced decades of wear and tear on their shoulder joints, this exercise is a recipe for a rotator cuff injury. International orthopedic data reveals that about 31% of seniors who regularly perform behind-the-neck pressing movements develop shoulder pain or rotator cuff injuries within the first year. Finally, the third exercise to steer clear of is the deep knee extension on a leg extension machine. While it may seem like a safe and simple way to work your quadriceps, the seated position and the nature of the movement create a shearing force across your knee joint. This machine was originally designed for rehabilitation under the supervision of a physical therapist, not for general strength training with heavy weights. By incorporating wall push-ups and chair squats into your routine and avoiding these 3 dangerous exercises, you can safely and effectively build muscle, improve your strength, and enhance your overall quality of life. Remember, it's not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Finally, the third exercise you should steer clear of is the deep knee extension on a leg extension machine. While it may seem like a simple and safe way to work your quadriceps, this movement creates a shearing force across your knee joint. The machine was originally designed for very specific rehabilitation purposes under professional supervision, not for general strength training with heavy weights. For aging joints, this can be incredibly damaging. Once your knees are compromised, it becomes nearly impossible to perform any effective lower body exercises. To truly build muscle and avoid injury, it is crucial that you avoid these 3 exercises. The unspoken truth: why exercise alone is not enough. Here is a reality that is often glossed over in the fitness world. Exercise alone will not build muscle. You can perform flawless wall push-ups and perfect chair squats every day, but if you're not giving your body the right fuel, you are simply spinning your wheels. Muscle building is a 2-part equation. About 80% of your success comes from what you eat, and the other 20% comes from the exercises you do. When you challenge your muscles, you are essentially breaking them down. The growth happens during the recovery process, and that recovery is entirely dependent on proper nutrition, specifically protein. Protein provides the essential amino acids, the building blocks your body needs to repair those microscopic tears in your muscles and rebuild them stronger than before. Without an adequate supply of protein, your body cannot effectively repair itself, and your efforts in your workouts will be largely wasted. This is why so many people get frustrated when they start exercising but don't see the results they're hoping for. Your next steps to a stronger you. Because nutrition is so critical, I've put together a comprehensive high-protein meal plan specifically designed for seniors who are serious about building muscle and combating sarcopenia. This isn't just a generic diet. It's a collection of over 93 delicious, easy-to-prepare recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks, all optimized to fuel your muscle growth. If you are ready to reclaim your strength, you need this meal plan. You can find the link in the pinned comment and the description box below to get instant access. And there's one more thing. Tomorrow, I'm releasing a video that will reveal the #1 supplement deficiency that affects 90% of seniors and secretly sabotages your muscle growth, no matter how well you eat or exercise. This information could be the final piece of the puzzle for you. To make sure you don't miss out, hit that subscribe button right now and tap the notification bell. Only my subscribers will be alerted the moment that video goes live. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Now go and do those 2 powerful exercises, fuel your body with the right nutrients, and watch as your strength and vitality return. I'll see you tomorrow.